90% of women prefer this type of penis. 0:03 What psychology reveals about human attraction. In the world of human attraction, physical preferences often play a role, but the psychology behind them is more nuanced than most people realize because human attraction is never just about a single factor. Instead, it is the result of a complex blend of biology, psychology, culture, and personal experiences. According to several studies and surveys in evolutionary psychology and human behavior, approximately 90% of women report a preference for one specific type of penis, not necessarily an extreme size or shape, but rather one that reflects cleanliness, health, and proportionality, which sends subconscious signals about genetic fitness, personal care, and respect for one's own body. What do women really want? Contrary to popular myths, most women do not prefer the largest penis because an overly large size can sometimes cause discomfort during intercourse and may even create challenges in achieving certain positions comfortably. Instead, studies like the one conducted by the University of California found that women favored penises of average length around 6 to 6.5 inches when erect and slightly above average girth, as this size tends to balance physical pleasure with comfort and adaptability during intimacy. However, the preferences are not just about size, they are significantly influenced by context, such as whether the woman is seeking a long-term partner or a short-term experience. For example, when looking for a long-term partner, women often focus more on emotional safety, trust, and compatibility, whereas in a short-term or purely physical context, some women may temporarily lean towards traits associated with stronger visual or sexual novelty. The reality is that sexual attraction is shaped by many layers, and physical attributes are only one piece of a much larger puzzle. Psychological factors at play. From a psychological standpoint, female sexual preference is shaped by both biological instincts and social conditioning. For example, from an evolutionary perspective, women may be subconsciously attracted to traits that suggest good health and reproductive fitness. A penis that is symmetrical, clean, and well-maintained signals genetic health, confidence, and personal responsibility, which can subconsciously influence attraction. Confidence, attentiveness, hygiene, and emotional connection were ranked by many women in surveys as more important than size because these traits create a stronger sense of safety and satisfaction in intimate relationships. The penis in this case becomes a part of a larger picture of intimacy rather than the main focus. It acts as one physical element within a deeper emotional bond where emotional intelligence and mutual respect often outweigh purely physical measurements. Cultural influence plays a huge role in shaping perceptions. Media and pornography often skew perceptions of what is normal by exaggerating certain traits while ignoring others. This can create unrealistic expectations for both men and women, leading some men to feel insecure about themselves despite being perfectly within the range of what most women actually prefer. In real-world scenarios, women tend to value comfort, compatibility, trust, and a strong emotional bond over exaggerated dimensions because these are the factors that determine long-term sexual satisfaction. The role of communication. A key psychological takeaway is that open and honest communication often matters more than anatomy. When partners feel safe to express their needs, desires, and boundaries, they can adapt their intimacy to suit each other's preferences. This leads to better overall satisfaction. Women who feel heard, respected, and emotionally connected are far more likely to report sexual satisfaction regardless of physical traits because the mind and emotions play a powerful role in shaping physical pleasure. When both partners are in tune emotionally, the physical experience naturally becomes more fulfilling.